Do not lose yourself in the daily life tasks. Bro, we have a lot of things to do in a routine day. Like we prepare meals, we are going to school or work, working, studying, times cleaning the house, doing multiple of tasks. And sometimes we forget to do what we really care. And when that happens, you just feel like a leaf on the sea. You are going upwards and forwards with the waves. Your life is just moving you without your consciousness. We are grinding to decrease this situation and make this less happening. But when you do the things that you care, this feeling and this thing goes down. Like, for example, you are working in a company and you have a lot of things to do, but you want to improve your physique, but because of you have a lot of work in your daily time, you cannot go to the gym and you just feel like unfulfilled. Your purpose didn't get anything. And yet, even in the work that you like or the thing that you are doing you love, if you do it so many hours in a day and don't do the other things that you cared, you will not gonna feel fulfilled. It's a weird thing, bro. Like every time, not every time, but reading is like a weird thing to me, bro. It's not a weird thing, but I like reading myself. When I'm just sit there and just reading. I like that situation, but I cannot leave a time to read that much in a day. I'm doing so many things. I'm going to school, doing some other work, studying, going multiple places. And yeah, there is no time for reading sometimes. And sometimes I'm just reading. I'm reading, I'm doing other stuff. But other times I cannot find time to read. And it came to me weird, bro. And when I'm done reading, I really don't feel like I'm doing good in my life, bro. I don't know. You can meditate for decreasing this situation happening. You can journal, you can be grateful and mindful in the moment, but if you are not doing the things that you care, you will not gonna be fulfilled purposeful in your life. When you do what you care, even if you have so many little time for the thing that you care, you will feel purpose because you are doing that thing and you are enjoying. For example, you are working a 9 to 5 job right now, or you are going to school that you don't want to really go to the school. If you have things that you care in your life and you're doing those things, you will feel purposeful and fulfilled, because you are doing the things that you care, even though you're most of the time in a day you are doing some bullshit thing that you don't like. Yeah, find those kind of things to make your life purposeful and fulfilling. When you find those kind of things, you will be fulfilled, even though if you are doing some things that you don't like, it's a weird thing. Yep, don't get lost. I recently finished reading 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, and in that book Tim Ferriss explains the importance of decreasing the work and maximizing your time with the things that you like. Yeah, there is main two rules in the time extraction part. One is 80-20 rule, and the other one is Parkinson's rule. The 80-20 law says your 80% of time consuming things come from 20% of the things. Also 80% of the things that you don't like came from 20% of the things. Your 80% of your happiness came from 20% of the things that you do. You can implement this rule to all things, almost all things in your life. The things you like, you don't like, your time consuming, the things that making you most money, making the least money. You can use this rule. This 80-20 rule says limit the things you do for maximizing your time, and Parkinson's law says limit the things you do limit your time to done the work. For example, a study shows, not a study but some study says, if a professor in a university gives his or her students 1 day to finish a work, they will finish it in one day. If he gives 3 days, they will finish the work in 1 day. In the first 2 days, they will do nothing. And if you gave them 1 week, they will just don't do in the first 6 days or the most of the time, and they will do in the very little time. And if you gave them 1 month to do that work, they will not gonna do that work, and they will finish it in the very little time. So it says make your work time limited, so you can do your work in a very specific time with a certain goal, so you can achieve it right after it. So you can use these two laws to make the things clearer in your life. And also, if you have nothing to do with the work, then try to not get lost in the work, in the daily life tasks. Do the things that you care and feel purposeful. feel purposed and fulfilled. I hope this advice makes your life filled with less work, more purposeful work. Do the things that you care about. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.